Okay, so I just wanted to put together a little video clip so you guys could review it if you couldn't remember what we did in class, and a few things that little hints and tips that we maybe never got to. So we have the shape that we're just doing a 2 bead back stitch. We're gonna outline the shape. So here I already have 4 beads, so I'm gonna pick up 4 more. Four beads. Let them drop down to the bottom. See where they fall. They fall about right there, so I'm going to pierce through my little stiff fabric here and tighten down. Then I'm going to come back up through the top and find my midway point. So there's in between the 4 beads. Pull up. Make sure it's snug and pass it back through the 2 beads. So now I have 4 more beads on, and I will continue, pick up 4 more, and continue all the way till I get to the end. Sometimes you'll stop, you'll only pick up 1 or 2 beads to get to the end. Other times you may need all 4. When your string is getting small, you don't want to keep working. Once you get about 6 or so inches left, you want to go to the back. Go down to the back of your work, and you're going to put a knot in there, just like sewing. You're going to pick up a little bit of the fabric, and you're going to tack down your thread. You're going to pull that loop, you're going to pull it through to make that loop. Don't pull it tight, and you're going to pass your needle through the loop. And you're going to pull tight, and that's going to put a knot so it won't undo. And then you can do it a second time. Pass it through the loop, pull tight, and you have a nice tight knot, and you can cut the thread in the back of your work. Now, I'm just going to go through again, working your thread. So now that you're a little more comfortable, you can cut a piece of thread about 2 feet long. Instead of the short 12-inch piece that we use now, you can have a little bit longer of thread, and you still need to pull it tight and stretch it and work it. Because it is nylon, we need to get rid of that pull. So we're going to stretch it, and once it's kind of stretched and straight, we're going to condition it with our beeswax. Do not forget that. I'm just going to pull about 10 times or so. You can feel and hear the squeak, and make sure you get those ends. And that's going to help your thread. So now we have our conditioned thread, and I'm just going to walk through the threading again with the needle. I have my size 10 sharp. You know, put your threader through the eye of your needle. Just thread your thread through the threader and pull through the eye. It's as easy as that. And now we'll make sure you tie an overhand knot here. Alright, so I'm going to start back up here and pretend that I've gone, this is all stitched up. You can tighten your beads like I was explaining in class by just passing through them all the way. And you will keep doing this all the way around. Just pass your thread through them once or twice, and then it will give you a nice taut, stiff line, and your beads won't flop around anymore. So for homework this week, finish outlining your square and your circle with whatever colored beads you like, and we're going to talk about filling in spaces next week. If you finish your circle and your square and you're fine with it like that, you can leave it. Or I'd like you to outline a pattern around. Use your square and your circle. Cora did some flower petals, so she's turning her square and her circle into a flower. She'll continue outlining in colors, and then we'll talk about different ways to fill this in next class. I think that's everything for this week.